So here's cylinder number 5 from probably the straight 7, since it's still got the flange on the pipe there that went to my big long exhaust pipe, common exhaust pipe on it there. So that's another one. Like I say, there's 8 of them, but I know a bunch of them are outside in sheds. Here we got the JB Weld Conrod journal engine. What happened to it? Oh, it blew the... Oh yeah, that's right. It was running, cutting grass, and it blew my JB Weld piston apart. You see the Conrod there in the bottom of the crankcase. And then there's a V4 Wisconsin Conrod sitting there, and what used to be a jar full of penetrating oil. And it got tipped over and the jar broke. But anyway, so yeah, I'll continue on here. So here's just a shelf that I have. These are all the lawnmower blade mounts here that I've taken off various engines. I'm gonna go back there quite a ways. A bunch more up on this shelf, and then all the bolts that hold the blade to the crankshaft. And I got a few steel camshafts in there. Just various pieces here. And then up here I got a couple of oddball flywheels. Mainly this bottom one here. It's a heavy flywheel with the gear teeth on it. It's the only one I've got of that type. I've used it on a video or two. And I see the top cover there of Lefty. I've got some clamps sitting in them, but I got the arrow drawn on it there that it rotates the opposite direction. I'll have to try that out again. That wasn't a very successful project, so I wasn't entirely satisfied. Had to split the camshaft and re-weld it. And a bit of work went into it, but it didn't run very well. And I'm really not sure why. I think it was ignition timing being retarded instead of advanced. So that might have been it. Yeah, I was all ready to head out, and then I noticed the plexiglass head. Doesn't really stand out because you can see through it, but maybe you can see it's got a groove, well, a dimple worn in it there from the heat over the exhaust valve. So the last run, I think I had a wooden piston crown running on it, and it got a little too warm. I know Work Perception's running his, and he's blown 1 or 2 of them apart. I'm surprised they even survive as long as they do under load like that. Oh, here's another engine. Flip it over there. So that's the yellow welded up cylinder head there. That's a 2-stroke poppet valve. A lot of people say there's no such thing, but there is. Basically, you get your exhaust valve and your intake valve, and my friend at AC/DC Welding welded up this fin between them there so the two can't flow together when it exhausts, because the 2 valves are open at the same time. So exhausts out, and then while it's still doing that, the inlet, which is supercharged, comes blowing in, and you don't want it to just blow right across into the exhaust. So that's what the purpose of the fin there. Jeez. Let's see, the camera lens was in the way there. But, and then this guy here was going to be a compressed air engine, but I don't think I ever got around to finishing him off. He's a 4-horse based one. Lots of goodies. So Grandma Cat is not impressed with the time change. Says, my snacks are coming an hour late. I don't approve.
My Snoot. Snoot.
He's filming. I'm camera shy. Come on, Snoot. I will go play with cat toys. You are filming me. I don't like this.
And Smudge just stole her toys, her
No,
snacks.
Grandma just went after the snacks. Says, it's war when there's kitty snacks concerned. No rules apply. She's coming around and she's bigger than you. Watch out, Grandma. She's looking for her snacks. You think this is good? You should see them on catnip. Oh, up here in my shed's the sloppy water-cooled Briggs. It's resting comfortably there, along with lots of other Briggses keeping it company. Almost got the shed full now. Some 8 horses on the bottom. So some empty space on these shelves here. These weren't really supposed to be here, but anyway. I'll show some more FrankenBriggs is here in a minute. So here's actually one of the first ones that I made. I guess that doesn't belong in there, does it? This is the 2 engines bolted together, so it's basically turns 2 flatheads into overhead valves. So you got 1 carburetor and 2 exhaust pipes. Got the mufflers missing off it there, but what you basically look like from the top there. My intention with this one is to put a bigger carburetor on it because it didn't work very well. So this is the first opposed piston engine that I made. So I was intending on working on it, but then this white stuff appeared on the grass, so 4 more inches they're calling for, so hard to say if I'll get at it or not. So here we got the 2-cylinder stacker. It's one right on top of another there. And another cylinder off the 6 and 8 cylinder. And then we got the overhead cam Briggs there. Get a better view of it. Chain drive for the cam shafts on it there, cam shaft. And I think that's about it in here. So that kind of covers the FrankenBriggs boneyard there. So they're spread all over the place. Like I say, I don't throw anything out because they take too long to make. So I just retire them for a little while. Oh yeah, there's another one. There's the JB Weld cylindered 2-stroke. I got to get a better run out of it now they got another piston ring for it. So anyway, hope you liked that video there. Shows the one YouTuber what he was interested in seeing. That I still got all these old engines lurking around here, buried in various places.